Hey everybody, Mr. Chainsmoker here, and today we'll be covering the insanity of this weekend. There are some very special people out there, let me put it that way. And yeah, let's just get right into it. The first story I have for you today comes from the Ukraine. Ukraine bans Steven Seagal as threat to national security. No, this is not a fucking joke or an article from The Onion. This is very, very real. Steven Seagal was actually banned from Ukraine. Ukraine has banned American action movie star Steven Seagal as a national security threat, making him the latest of several cultural figures to be blacklisted. For the record, some of the other banned individuals that they're referring to are the former Italian Prime Minister, and I'm probably going to butcher this along with another, Silvio Berlusconi, French actor Gerard Depardieu, and professional boxer Roy Jones Jr. The Ukrainian security service said it had forbidden Steven Seagal entry into the country for 5 years, in a letter published by the news site Apostrophe. The service's press secretary later confirmed the ban to other media. The letter said such a decision is made when a person has committed socially dangerous actions that contradict the interests of maintaining Ukraine's security. The move comes after the actor received citizenship in Russia, which has backed separatists in a simmering conflict in eastern Ukraine. President Vladimir Putin handed Seagal a Russian passport and told him he hoped that their personal relationship will remain and continue during a meeting in the Kremlin last year. So what if he's buddies with Putin? That asshole Dennis Rodman is friends with Kim Jong-un and he's not getting banned from all kinds of places. Ukraine previously banned Russia's entry to the Eurovision Song Contest that Kiev is hosting next week. Alright, that part is honestly the best in the whole article to me, because Ukraine is just being so petty over something so stupid, and it's hilarious. I'm also going to only go over one more paragraph of the article to make time for the other two, but you can read the article and the other two using the link in the description below. Seagal, the star of the 1992 hit Under Siege, as well as straight-to-video films such as Kill Switch, Out for a Kill, and Driven to Kill, since apparently he won't star in any film without the word kill in its title, has had a long love affair with the former Soviet Union. He has eaten carrots with Europe's last dictator, Alexander Lukashenko, in Belarus, ridden a horse in a suit of armor at the Nomad Games in Kyrgyzstan, and taken part in a traditional dance while visiting Chechnya strongman Ramzan Kadyrov. Alright, two just fantastic things right here to keep note of. One, he ate carrots of all things, the greatest of crimes, with Alexander Lukashenko. How dare he? Secondly, do me a favor and look up Ramzan Kadyrov, okay? This guy is truly a trip. John Oliver talked about him a bit before, and he's just too much. He really is. But on to our main story for the day. Let me take you to Oregon. Oregon delivered a story I would only expect out of Florida. But here we are. Police once again on lookout for TriMet barber with fetish for women's hair. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are at. While I'm going through this, just keep in mind that they're looking for him again. Jared Weston Walter, a registered sex offender who's been sent to jail before for cutting and masturbating in women's hair aboard TriMet buses, has continued the bizarre behavior, police say. I just can't anymore. I can't. Jared, the man on screen right now, looks exactly like the type of person who would do this too. They are asking for the public's help to find Walter, 30. Transit officials suspect he's in the Portland metro area. Police on Thursday released surveillance images of Walter from Monday boarding a bus, but didn't say exactly where he was seen. We will not tolerate this type of behavior on our transit system, said Harry Saporta, TriMet Executive Director of Safety and Security. As this individual has clearly shown, he will continue to reoffend despite repercussions. We will work closely with transit police and the district attorney's office to find this individual and seek the harshest penalty possible. No shit, he's going to continue to reoffend despite repercussions. I would have assumed that the second time he was arrested for doing this exact oddly specific thing. But wait, there's more. TriMet wants to ban Walter from TriMet buses or light rail for more than 6 months, the current maximum period for an exclusion. Wait. Okay. Stop right there. You're telling me that this fucking guy hasn't been banned yet. He's just walking around ejaculating on your transportation system, and he's not banned yet. What am I reading? We are exploring a long-term ban that will keep this individual off TriMet vehicles and property once he is caught, Supporta said. Oh, thank God, everybody. No more worries, because they are exploring the possibility that a man randomly ejaculating on women's hair on their bus rides may soon be facing a long-term ban. Yep, good job, guys. You nailed it. We're all safe for now. Walter targets women of all ages, police say. Despite repeated jail sentences, he's continued to stalk women, prosecutors say. TriMet encourages all riders to be aware of their surroundings and to say something to a TriMet employee or call 911 if they see something suspicious. During emergencies in progress, riders can text 911. Yes, if you see this man, put your hat or hoodie on first and then call 911. You know, it's truly stories like these that are the reason I have started this show. No matter what you may do, as long as it's not what Mr. Jared Walter did, then you can go throughout your day happily knowing that you've got your shit together better than some people. And now for our final story of the day, I want to start off with a question for you. You know how sometimes you read a headline and you're like, oh, that definitely has to be from, wherever? Well, when you read the headline, man accused of murder asks to show penis to jury in oral sex choking defense, and you think that has to be from Florida, congratulations, you're a winner. It is from Florida. And like last time, I'm not going to go over the entire article. Instead, I'm just going to be going through some highlights. But I encourage you to read this whole thing for yourself because it is something special. Our first highlight is the fact that the man actually asked the judge's permission to show the jury his penis to prove that he accidentally choked his girlfriend to death. His attorney called it a key to his argument. So this guy and his attorney are basically trying to argue that his dick is a weapon. Imagine being that judge or being someone on the jury, and then you just see this guy and his attorney arguing that his dick is the key to everything in his case. Just let that sink in for a minute, how everybody in that courtroom must have felt. For the second highlight of this, and oh boy. Brooklyn defense lawyer Joyce David, who has used another variation of the rough sex defense, said the challenge lies in handling the probable backlash, both in public opinion and, more importantly, from the jury. So, let me get this straight. The attorney has already argued that a past client of theirs used a similar excuse. How many people are allegedly dying from some kinky sex that a rough sex defense has to be a thing? Oh, and also for the record, the attorney lost that case in 2009. And the last highlight, quote, told about Patterson's defense, David said the idea of having a client disrobe in front of a jury is probably unnecessary. Really, couldn't they just make a mold or something? Just think that they are at a point in this case where making a mold of a man's penis and having the judge and jury examine it is one of the most logical things to do. I'd ask what world we're living in right now, but then I'm reminded that this is from Florida. And that's all I have for you today. Everything I talked about today in the articles will be in the description down below, so go check them out yourself. New stuff will be up every Monday and Friday. I'm trying to get better at this, and really appreciate if you leave a like and a comment below. My name is Mr. Chainsmoker, and thank you for watching.